does it feel good to be able to speak again. Holy crap. I hate it every time I lose my voice. And you know what the weirdest thing about it is? It only happens for like 24 hours and then it's gone. You see how clear my voice is right now? Well, it's not like top tier, okay? But it is still better. At least you can understand what I'm saying. But welcome back to another episode of Anno 1800. We are currently escorting Archie to Tabarim to speak with the Emperor, I say in air quotes, because technically he's under arrest by the Rantium Imperium. If we had to bring our forces to bear, then he needs to fully capitulate, renounce all of his allegiances to the Queen, in air quotes again, and acknowledge us as the true leaders of this world. So, we're going to be completing the Enbesa storyline today, and it is a bit of a bittersweet moment because of how much I truly love this region. I also want to, I'm not sure if you guys were able to tell in the previous episode, given how bad my voice was, but I have purchased a new headset, so that's what I'm currently using right now. It's not the mic, it's just a headset. The one that I had before was just so ridiculously old, to the point that its cord was actually coming undone. So the cool thing about, you know, being in this space, right, you learn how to upgrade your stuff incrementally. You're not going to start off with like an immaculate setup, and no one expects you to, you know? But the other thing is that I purchased a second monitor, so older game titles like the ones that I wanted to do before but wasn't able to, like Napoleon Total War, that's a big one for me. I really like Napoleon Total War. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's my favorite Total War, right alongside Medieval 2. You know, those two are really damn close. But, you know, Rome Total War is always going to have a special place in my heart. I don't have the remastered. I don't know whether I want to have the remastered version, to be honest with you. I might consider it in the future if, you know, Total War content actually becomes something that the channel becomes interested in. Because, unfortunately, Loki or Fellheart one did not do so well. But to be perfectly honest, like, I can understand why. The space has pretty much been dominated for a long time. So I was trying to, you know, jump in a pool that's like pretty established. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to try, right? But I will try with Napoleon Total War, especially the Napoleon Total War 3 mod. That's the one that I'm really intrigued on trying. I actually have been watching videos on it, so yeah, I think the amount of flavor that they actually added with that is insane. It's top tier. So we have the Rantium fleet over here that's kind of in between Mauritius and Tabarim. A couple of escort ships are taking Archibald over there to Katima, and we're going to see what happens at the end of this storyline. Oh my god, I just love being able to speak. It's incredible. I hate it. Every time I lose my voice, I sound like a, you know, a heavy-duty smoker, and I never smoked once in my life.
It is only fair that those there at the start be there at this new beginning as well.
Okay. Okay, full disclosure.
A royal acknowledgement is due.
Okay, you just shush. Alright. Sir Blake, I'm glad to see that you're back in the negotiation table, and with, if I'm not mistaken, a certain composure to your face. Nevertheless, this has been a difficult business, and I hope you take the opportunity to recognize Enbesa as an empire worthy of an alliance. Katima glances across the table at you. Don't you agree, my long-standing steward? I don't like that title. But regardless, whatever. Enbesa grows greatly, does it not? Enbesa is no small empire. It continues to grow, and she would be an asset to the crown. Our crown! Quite right. I will add that the crown recognizes Enbesa as an empire of significant size and promise. Anything else? And Enbesa is united. Well, yeah, they didn't really. I'm starting to feel as if I should be selling this alliance to you, gentle emperor. I don't like that. Okay, perhaps having a foot in both camps, so to speak. Remarkable. Okay, Steward will elaborate on why Her Majesty might be worthwhile ally to Enbesa. I'm gonna say that Her Majesty is our Empress now, because quite frankly, the Queen is irrelevant. Everything from that point of the Empire, irrelevant. Just put that out there for our RP purposes. If you don't mind, Sir Archibald, I'd rather say remain loyal to Emperor Katima in these negotiations. Are you fucking joking? Piss off. I don't even want to deal with you right now.
A fire broke out.
And I can't remember Was it you or someone else that helped me get grips with mapping the local area? Dude, are you having, like, short-term memory? Motherfucker, you should get that checked out. Yes, I helped. Okay, a wise empress indeed. Is she who understands the map is worth more than 2 scaled galleons. Okay. Alright, Binyam, yeah, you're good. You're good. Okay, so... So is that it? Did we finish it? Okay, we agreed terms. Empress's ambassador, Sir Archibald Blake. Okay, yeah, I guess we're considering it that way now. Shows commitment to Enbesa independence by dismantling imperial presence in the region and recognizes Emperor Katima and his people as equals. Okay. Where's the state
You have
bezel?
brought much change to our land, but not all of it is evil. Under your rule, the Emperor's dream of unity does not seem so hopeless.
Hold the crane.
Why is he over here?
I'm sure you've received mighty gifts with great praise. But I'll say it anyway. Our lives are all the better for your guidance.
Aww, you're gonna make me blush.
Thank you.
So many new horizons. This is the new age of Enbesa, and we have you to thank for it.
You shouldn't have. It's okay. It
I
happens.
need not say, I think, how much I owe. I will only say this. Look to the skies today, see the glory of Enbesa united, and know that history will remember your part.
I mean, these are technically our territories, so they'll remember us 100%. Okay, so we're gonna go collect... I don't know why he, like, docked his ship over there in Mauritius instead of Tabarim. You would think you would want to be here, but, I mean, you do you, boo. And now we have to figure out what we're going to be doing after this. We could return to Rantium for some time just to rest and relax, and I think that's probably the best thing we can do. There is one thing. I know that we have paper here, and we're going to have a route, so I think I have a free ship somewhere. Let's go with the Santa Maria 2, yeah. From Dunder Mifflin, we're going to... Where's the paper? There it is. And we're going to send it over to Tabarim so they continue to have their illuminated script so they never run out.
Individual is the architect of their own fortune, my friend.
Where'd you get?
Cargo boat at the ready.
Oh, okay. So we can recruit that, and that's also not bad too when we want to go on more expeditions. Alright. So with that, I'm not going to really worry about the Epic of the Lions. I really could care less about that.
Around.
Why is this still working? Oh, I need to pause the time. That's why. Alright, so take one last look here. There is one thing that I'm actually... sorry. This is something I want to actually fix. So, I'm going to rename the districts. Okay. At least 2 of them. And I think this is going to make more sense, given how it is. So, the main portion, because I spoke about this in the previous episode, but I don't think anyone was able to comprehending what I was saying. I couldn't understand what I was saying when I went and listened to it again. Put this over here, and then these 2 over here. I just need to make sure I find all of them, because I know I put some over in this corner underneath these trees. Base it in this direction? Yep. Good. Okay, so here's how the districts are going to work. We have the District of the Golden Lion, which is this major portion over here. It goes all the way back to, like, this fire department right over here. Maybe over to this hospital. Then you have the Gates of Horus. I changed the name a little bit. You have the Gates of Horus that go all the way into here, into our industrial district. The Palace District is going to be its own thing, so we're not going to worry too much about that one. But when you go across the bridges here, you have the Statues of Horus, so you know where you are. And then the district in the far back is going to be the District of Anubis. So we have all 3 of these. We're excluding the fact of the palace. All 3 of these districts. I think this is hands down one of my favorite settlements ever built. And I'm really, really appreciative that everyone is here on this journey to experience this. But like everything in the world, we can't keep it forever, and we have to head back home. So let's just jump into the Comnenus and head on that way back to Rantium. We'll do one last flyby, taking a look at the settlement. We will come back and see what's going on. And like I said, there is going to be a beauty build episode. So it's going to be a short one. It's not going to be too long. But just to showcase the city and zoom in on specific areas. That way, you know, I've actually been receiving some comments recently that a lot of people have been inspired by some of the builds that I've made thus far. And, you know, I have to fully acknowledge, like, a lot of it are your ideas too. Many of you guys have been giving me fantastic ideas this whole time. And never downplay what you guys have added to this channel, to this series. Everything, you know? It's a group effort. I wholeheartedly believe that. Ow, I almost hit my head. Instead, I hit the boom that was up. Where's my other ship? Right here. And if something of the build has inspired you to try something on your own accord, dude, 100% do it, okay? Play around with it. And then let me know, because it makes me happy.
Attention for the Admiral.
But now, the fleet also needs to head over to Rantium. It's about time. We'll have the Enterprise leading the way with our war fleet right behind. It was kind of interesting having to deal with Archie in this particular fashion. I didn't believe he had it in him. But now I'm glad that he's in fact loyal to us, our crown, and Tabarim is now the jewel of the Rantian crown, to be perfectly honest with you. It is a gorgeous settlement. We will visit it in the future. We definitely need to make sure that Dunder Mifflin is going to be producing an adequate amount of paper for our artisans, because they're the ones that need it for their lifestyle needs. And that's the most important thing, that we can fulfill their needs by, or increasing their population size by fulfilling their needs. Paper's easy. Especially seeing as how you can just give them wands of timber. Absolutely just so simple. We have one lone ship going off in that direction. Probably going to be scouting or heading over to another location first, and then heading over to Rantium. But we'll let the fleet transport itself there. I'm just going to go ahead and check on our different regions now, because we've been here for quite some time. The Arctic first definitely had some problems. We're still loaded up on Arctic gas. I'm pretty sure it's the same for each one of these ones. Yeah, they're loaded up. And the sites are still producing, so these guys are maxed. These guys don't have a lot, but like, I mean, we're never even unloading all of our oh, it actually grabs 79? Oh, that's pretty good. It's never unloading all of the gas that we have over here in Rantium. So, oh, it's good to be back. Alright, so, what we're going to be doing is working on expanding the scholars first. We have 25 homes that we can actually build. That's wild. Can I actually, you know what? I will bend this road just a little bit. Let's put it like that, and then get another house in between. I think I'll just put a road in between here. I think that's just totally fine. Let's put a scholar residence there. I don't think we can fit one here. No, we shouldn't, because these guys are very finicky when it comes to the freaking radio tower.
From its voyage.
So we're not going to really worry about that one. We'll just keep going off in this direction. Can we go over here? Is this possible? It is possible, but I don't think I should at the moment. Maybe just like plop them down like right here. Yeah, that works. Yeah, a little bit over there. Because they need to get to this freaking radio tower. It's so stupid that they're like, oh my god, I don't want to walk that much, man. Ugh. Walking's good for you. I say that while I roll my own eyes. What's the outside world? I don't like it. How many more do we have? We have 9. Okay. Are we still within here? So we can have like a house or two back here. Or a scholar... I'm sorry. A scholar residence back there. Sorry. How many more do we need for another increase? We need 18,600. Got it. Well, I think I'll just make another row. I'll just make another row, like, right here. Because I want to do something nice with the scholar residences. Please tell me you're close. Okay. I'm thinking of actually building the museum over here. Because I still have room for scholars up there, you know? And we are definitely going to need a museum in Rantium anyway, so we might as well get on with it. Maybe have it like... Is that even? I think that is, in fact, even. But we'll pull it 3 back, like that, okay. And then, because we have to cater to these jackasses, we need to put one of these in the front. Actually, hold up. I messed up. Do it like this. Okay. And then we will put the museum... Where's the entrance? I think this is it. Yeah. I think I ask that, like, constantly. What's the damn entrance of this thing? What's the damn entrance of that thing? Well, I want it to look nice. It's the most important thing, right? And then we have to put the museum modules. So we'll put one here, one here, one here, one here. How's it looking in here? It is possible to do something like this. Okay. Because I want there to be a road to at least have some scholar residences back here. And then we need the music pavilion, which we will probably park like somewhere back here. Because I want this to be actually like a really nice place. We'll put 2 over here. 1 more here and 1 more here. Okay. And then the paving, we're just going to put a whole bunch right over here. Oh, you know what? Hold up. Get rid of this shit. That I said... God damn it. Okay. How big is this thing? It is pretty spacious, but can I, like, actually fit it in here somehow? Some way? When there's a will, there's a way? 100%? Maybe? Yeah, there is. If I get rid of a whole bunch. Yeah, it's not going to be exactly even, but I kind of am digging the fact that it's in between the modules. Yeah, okay. So, let me get rid of this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. And now I can park this thing down. Yep. I think this is actually pretty damn... No, wait. This is better. Let's put that down like that. And then... It kind of just sucks, like, if I pulled these guys forward just a wee bit, then I think I would have been able to actually have a fence around it. Yeah, okay, hold up. No, don't do that to me. Damn thing wants to copy the entire thing. But you know damn well these tourists are not going to be paying for shit when they come here. Is there a way to actually get across? Okay, hold up. I'm gonna put it like this. And then the museum exhibits will have a couple more right over here. And then the music pavilion we will park back here. So it's a bit of a unconventional museum for me, I guess, because I don't typically build them like this. Should I build some more modules? I would have to fix the road. Yep, I think I should. Let's bend the road like that, and then we will get rid of this section. That way I can actually have a couple more. Because I want to start getting a whole bunch of really cool ornaments for here. Ah, yeah, that all costs influence. Funny me, I forgot. New World.
The people celebrate your leadership.
We need another one of these things. And we need to actually max.
It'll be the talk of the old world.
I'm sorry, why the fuck do you need fans here? Like, what is this? Do I have everything else? I have the mezcal here, right? I should, I'm not, well... Okay, hold up.
So bored, I might just lay an egg.
Good for you. How about the fur? Do we have enough fur here? We don't have any fur here. That's great. Alright, you know what you should do? You need to head towards... Do you have any fur here? No, you don't. I know who does. Go to Ditchwater. But while we do that, we can actually start working on the paving a little bit. Get that going. Get that going. I'm not going to worry about a fence or something over here, maybe. Or should I? No, I can't because of where this commuter pier is. I should probably consider putting it somewhere else then. But it seems like this area is completely loaded up already. Is there room back here? I could probably park it back here at some point. It's not a big deal right now. Okay, in the front, I definitely want to have some nice ornaments in the form of some fountains, but... Or... That's too large. No. Negative. Ain't gonna work. How about this? I could put an Adaski's column. Nah. I'm not even gonna bother because it doesn't compute. Brain no want to compute. But you know what we do need? Was something that hasn't happened in a while. Haha. Yeah. Banner. Another set of banners. Okay. Great. Everything's back to normal. And I guess, you know, for some color, we'll put some flower beds. I see our ships over here, I think. Yep, there they are. Let's get them over to, like, here and park them. And I guess if we want to make a... Do we even need a goddamn fence here? Like, seriously, do we? I don't think we do. Fuck it. We're not gonna take one. We're not gonna gig it. We're not gonna get it. Let's get this... This mic is kind of weird on my head. I hear my voice all weird, so if I sound weird or I say something stupid, well, I mean, you should know that by now. I say weird shit to begin with. 4 scholar residences right there, and then we're going to get a road connection and link that. Yeah, I know.
Frankly, I expected far, far more.
You can leave. You can leave. Please, actually do me a favor. Just, the door's right over there. Do we not have any tailored suits in here? Excuse me? That ain't gonna fly. What is happening? Why do you not have any tailored suits here? Well, I don't need the boots. I prefer to actually have the tailored suits, please. Thanks. And I can actually increase that, give me 200, so that'll get fixed. Very weird how that happened. I might have just, like, taken a look at it for, like, a second and then stopped and not cared. How about we have just, like, some of these normal hedges right over here, and now the beginning of all of these modules. What do we need for... Do we have anything as far as sheet music is concerned? Probably not. What do we want
Some
as...
very promising ideas floating around today.
I know, isn't that cool? We want Atlantean? Sure, let's try Atlantean. And the cool thing is, they're all legendary. Okay. Give me that, give me that, give me that, that, and that. So that's, what, 6? Pretty decent.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Okay, old world, please.
Airborne
We
and
need
ready
some
to go.
fur. Grab all that, thank you. And then head over to Terre d'Ange for me. Really appreciate it. Because I'm going to need to make sure I get as much from that as possible. Yeah, I think this is pretty nice. We should probably have like a food court or something in the back here. Well, y'all know me by now. I'm a really big fan of this pizzeria. And I think we should definitely have some family tables in front of it. And you can have a little sandwich shop right here. There's the sandwich shop. Children's playground. Yeah, you have to cater to the kids, I guess. I don't know. Is this an unsafe location? Hold on. I think that would be pretty unsafe. What do you think?
It's ready to go.
Ah, well, you know what? It's fine. They'll be okay. I think they're responsible enough. The parents are there. The parents are there. If something happens to the kids, it's their problem, not Mars. Okay, sewing machines run out in Tortuga. I was not sending them there to begin with, dipshit. And we'll have a little slide. Okay, the slide we can put, like, right here. Wonderful. Oh, that's great. So they just arrived and then went straight into the museum. You know, that's fine. They're hard workers. They can do it. The fucking tourists, on the other hand, no. I have a pavilion right over here. Where was the other stuff? It wasn't in pedestrians. Oh no, it was here. It was here. So you can have a cotton candy stand, have an ice cream parlor, and then there's also, well, we have a drink shack here. We don't need that. We do have a food stall. I'll put the food one back here, and then put a couple more of the family tables around. There we go. I saw no need for the water trough, like, at all. Didn't make sense to use it. A nice little phone booth right there, and then we're gonna need some lights. Put one here, one over in this corner. Gonna need a steel clock. I think that's pretty good. Maybe a fountain. Oh, do we get the nice fountain? Hold on, let's get the nice fountain. Where's High Life? Be proud of me, I remembered where one was. So it's kind of too spacious, so maybe I can consider moving some of the things, which mostly will be the sandwich shop and then the beverages. Yeah, because I really want this fountain.
Your people are starting to get sick.
Really? Where? Not in Dunder Mifflin. God damn it. I blame Dwight. He probably did something stupid again. So we need to get back the drink shack. We'll just put this one right over here, and then we're gonna need the sandwich one, which you can just put like right over here. Not a big deal. And the whole newspaper thing is important, so put newspaper in here. So I have like a couple of the basic seating, not bad. And the creme de la creme, the amazing trees that I absolutely love and adore. Just dot around the landscape as much as possible. Have some of those, and then we can mix it in with the cherry trees. At very random spots. I need one like right over here. Put that right there. Ornate pavilion. This can work over here, actually. Do we want postcards? Yeah, postcards work. Maybe put it like right here. Souvenir shop. Yeah, you're probably gonna want one in a museum, right? I think you would.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Great. So I'll get rid of this tree in favor of a souvenir shop. Seems like the best spot for a banner. And you know what? How about another one? And let's get this all paved up and looking good. Well, that looks quite nice.
Are healthy again.
There we go. Problem solved. And we'll put some scholar residences over here and like something over here, I guess. But that's a pretty nice area for the museum. Now we have to get the sheet music for Atlantean. That's the most important thing.
We won't forget this.
Skies are clear.
You probably will. You'll probably try to sell me that shit crane again. Can you actually head back to Ditchwater? And I'll tell you why. Because after that event is over...
They'd go for a song at auction.
Are you guys curious to see what the World's Fair Annex actually gets you? It's actually not bad. We can do that once. You get like these really nice pavilions. Now,
When you're used to the top rung, most of life becomes pretty ordinary.
I definitely want to go for max here. We should have all of that. The rum might be a little sus though. Do we have rum here? We do have rum here. We have goulash, we have the gramophones. Yes, we have gramophones here. What was the other thing they needed?
Can't it be faster?
Coffee, we definitely have felt, so coffee is one that we have to check. Yep, okay, so that's gonna max. I want to see if I can get sheet music for Atlantean, and then see what other exhibits really work along with it, because I want to try to max out as much as possible this particular museum, so these asshats can just leave me be. Okay, what do they need for the lemonade again? I felt like it's something disgusting. Okay, no, it's not really. All right, hold on. Let's talk about this for a second. The initial thing of sugar, citrus makes sense. Salt, okay, whatever. But then why do you have to go and label it a fucking chemical plant? Like, that just turns me off right then and there. And you know what? You shush. I don't want to deal with you. What I'm trying to say is, like, why do they have to label as a freaking chemical plant? That just sounds disgusting. But then, to be perfectly honest, if you have a lot of lemonade these days, it actually tastes like you're drinking chemicals. So, I mean, okay, never mind. I retracted everything I just said. You see how quickly my brain works? It's not normal. The souvenirs, on the other hand, yeah, again, you're going to be getting your lemonade from the same place that they're producing these little souvenirs. How does that make you feel? Appetizing, right? I'm just throwing that out there and see how many of you I can gross out by saying this.
Raise opaline towers, crystal gates, gold thrush feathered streets.
Okay, easy there, pal. Easy. Maybe I can put a radio tower right over here. That way we can get more scholars into this residence. They are also kind of far away from a university, so we're probably going to have to build another one. Can I just plop one down right here? I think this is a good spot for it. And change the skin to the Unreal University, because I am in love with this design. I love it so much. Oh, look at this. Robin the Bank with Batman. What a cool name, dude. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. That I love it. Hold on, I gotta look at it again. I love your name so much. You're getting an immediate subscribe. I don't care what's happening right now. Yeah, dude's name, legit, 28 seconds ago. Robin the Bank with Batman. I fucking love it. There's your subscribe. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have a little bit of an empty spot over here. Let me see what I can do. I think having the newspaper stand again is definitely a good thing, along with some plaza benches to the left and the right. A memorial statue kind of fits here. Can we have one tree? Let's go with the pink one. Nice. Take any moment you can to legit beautify your settlements. I'm telling you, it'll be worth it in the end. We got this one in 3 seconds. And I'm interested to see what we can get from the fair.
A discovery that just oozes culture.
It oozes culture. I love it. So we need 6 exhibits for these. I want to try to put at least that big boy right in the front here. But let's try and see. Oh, I also have the mammoth here. Oh, please. I wish these two actually work. Okay. Hold up. Okay. You come over here then. You can be in the front, because you're more than likely going to be visible. Nice. I don't like that your ass is facing the street, though. Can I swap this around? Is
Your
that a
ship
thing?
has returned from its voyage.
it was like this, right? Put it like that, and then... Are you intentionally being an ass, or what? Okay, put it that way. There we go. Okay, now we fix it. That makes more sense. Okay. And then, for the sake of it, like, so we have Gods of the Delta as well. That's pretty cool, because that's a statue of Anubis. Anubis is one of my favorites, so... yeah, I think I figured out what I did wrong, and that is I put these ones backwards. Yeah. Okay. Well, I need to change it. I didn't know. And I can't flip the damn thing. Are you fucking for real? Please, just once. Please work. I hate you. Stay. I don't care anymore. We need to have the stuff from here. Now, how long is it going to take? Oh yeah, because it's the large set, so yeah, it's going to definitely take a while. We're just going to keep the common notes here then. Let me see how many resources we actually have here in Roma. We are pretty much maxed out. What I'm going to actually start doing... Okay, we're going very, very far. There we go. Jesus, I heard the damn thing actually spawn. Build some of these depots, because I have a ship going to and from. One more, please. Okay, so our island storage capacity is at 950. I don't know which ship it is exactly that's bringing goods over here to Roma, but I know I do have one. And we'll start working on the settlement, I think, within the next couple of episodes, really. Yeah, I think so. I have an interesting idea for it. I've been testing a little bit in my own time, of course, but it hasn't really panned out the way that I'd like it exactly. So I might actually scrap a couple of the ideas, but I definitely want to make it known that this island is going to be insane once I have it done. I know exactly what I'm going to do it, and I think, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. Because the next Anno game is going to be Anno 117, and I think I'm saying it correctly, so it's Pax Romana, we're going to work on Roma absolute last in this series, and that is going to be our road to Rome. Maybe. I don't know. I think that's probably the best way of putting it. That way, also, like, we have a decent segue into then the modded gameplay and all that good stuff. So that's just a little idea. I think it's gonna work. You guys let me know if you definitely want to see such a thing, because I know there's a couple of other YouTubers who are doing the same thing as well, and I don't ever want to copy anybody, period. But I do want to make a fantastic Rome over there, and I think that's probably going to be the nicest thing we can do when it gets closer to that point. So let's head over back to Cape Trelawney. I feel like I want to start experimenting with some of the skyscrapers. Now, do I actually have elevators here? I don't believe I do. If I do, then I'm really surprised, and I just brought it out of nowhere. You know, I'll just type it. Elevator. No, I do not. Okay, that means I'm gonna have to start bringing some. I can't really do much. Well, I can... Ugh. Look, I don't like this because I have to deal with this fucking asshole. Let me just build a hotel that's overlooking it. Is this gonna work? Are you happy? Really? Don't make me destroy part of the bastion for this. Ugh, you bitch. Okay, well, this is gonna be really painful. If I were you, I would avert your eyes from now, because this is gonna really suck. How big is this thing? Is this actually gonna count? Are you within the radius of that? No. So over on this side would probably be better. I would assume, right? Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Well. That one says I can't fix it later, but I just hate the fact that I have to do this right now. Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh, to appease this. Oh, well, you know, that kind of works, but I don't like it. Just get rid of that little bit and that little bit, and then we should be fine. This is paining me to do. I don't know if you can tell. Deliver holiday reading to the Imperial.
Suitable. We trust there is a view on the tower. Capital.
Even if there wasn't, you're gonna fucking deal. It can work. Hold on, I'll make it work. Where's the...
The city has grown more beautiful.
Nice. I think something exploded. That's the only reason why. Why does that look good? I like, it perfectly positioned that tower. But I feel like the towers being over at these corners would be better, actually. Now that I think about it. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably better. Okay, well, that section of the bastion needs... Okay, so deliver a holiday reading to the Imperial Quartermaster's vessel. Okay, we need to get her a really smutty novel. Where do we go and get one of those? Actually, you know what? Head on over here, because Madame Kahina normally has some books. Where do we... Actually, does it actually tell us what we need? Okay.
This city is a magnet for genius.
What did it say? Particulars include securing a hotel suite next to the Iron Tower and providing light reading for Her Majesty, as well as a maidservant to attend the Queen's toilet? You're a horrible person. Okay. The Queen has a fondness for imaginative fiction and romantic adventures old and new. Well, you don't say. Especially those with a cheery holiday feel. She would be dismayed at any administrative or dull volume. The Queen demands exclusivity, refusing volumes for Lord letters, requiring other quests. Okay. So, she essentially wants a very smutty book, and we will see what we can procure for her.
Airborne and ready to go.
What you got? Queen wants to read some shit. You got a book? How about a trading charter? What's this? Okay, I'll grab that and see if there's anything else here. Excuse me. That was gonna go down the wrong pipe. So I guess it's just an antique novel. What does this do? Oh, yeah. No, I don't want that one. What's that? Tinned fish. Okay, real talk. Would any of you guys have Strumming? I'm down to try. I'll try it if you try it. There was another book there. I didn't see the book. There's another book there too. Antique novel. Okay, well it's in the queue. I'll eventually come past it again, right? Right, game? Oh, those are some good red peppers. Need another Eugene's cousins. That's important. Please just bring the book back. I'm sorry. Sorry I erred. Okay, I might as well just take the goddamn antique novel to her. You know what? I'm actually curious how fast those freaking farms on Constantinople would actually produce if we had hybrid grain seeds in there.
Finally, we have possession of that curiosity.
Thanks, dude. I'm gonna do it 3 more times. If I don't see anything, she's getting the fucking novel. Yep, that's it. Okay. Head on over to Rantium, please. Why is she here near Drumtout? Like, all the way at the fucking bottom. Are you serious? Alright. You know what? Instead of going there...
Where to?
Stop. Head over to... Have her kiss the head of Eugene's cousin, actually, while she's at it. Total capitulation, right? Alright, let's take a look, see what this massive Atlantean thing is. Atlantean wall. Well, I thought that was going to be a lot larger, but I mean, that works too. Why are all my exhibits like backwards? I don't understand. I mean, it could go either way, I guess. It doesn't matter. It's good that we have a whole bunch of engineers here, because they are really helping us out with this. So, the queen isn't here, and I cannot build the second phase of this. Right? No, because her princess ass isn't over here. I have not built up this area. Build up the members club. I just built this for the hell of it, didn't I? Oh yeah, because I needed farmers over there. So what I will do for the time being is just put a boardwalk around. We're gonna have to eventually go through all of this and fix them up. Initially I like this idea, but I'm gonna get rid of all this promenades. I just don't like them.
Just a slurp, and you can simply tell it was made to keep you awake. Those investors.
Oh honey, let me tell you about them investors. They're fucking assholes. You do not want to know the level of hand gestures that came out with that one. Okay, just saying. You won't prove it. So, I think we need to go back to this whole design and be taking little bits like this away and getting some more street lights, because I don't want to ever break away from that idea. Get that little bit over there, one over here. That looks too close. Yeah, it's too close. And we'll put one over here. Do the same on this side. I definitely want one mirroring this. We'll have one here, we'll have one here. One in the middle right here will suffice. Let me copy this thing over here. Bam, 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 bam. Let's grab that right there. Yeah, I'm gonna need to bring some elevators over here. Can we actually start doing that, please? The Endearment 3 will suffice. From Isengard, I just want like 100 each time. I don't need a whole bunch. Bring 100, and then I think we're good on jewelry here. Do we have jewelry over here in Rantium? Yeah, we have plenty. What do we need here? What about pocket watches? Do we have any pocket watches here? Of course we do. We could always use some guns, right? I don't know what's wrong with me. Well, I'm pretty sure I do. There's many things. I don't really want to get into it right now. I'm not insane. I've been tested. It's okay. So just bring these guys over here for now. That's fine. And the goal is going to be, so the nether plane. I like how I went straight to this. The nether plane is going to be probably a location where I mass produce elevators. Okay, I think that's probably the best place to have like a whole bunch of the chemical plants over here. I think it's okay-ish. Like I can just change the iron. Well, no, I can keep the iron deposits. The thing is, like Alonso's might is in fact a good one. Oh, really? Actually, hold on. It's in fact better. Just because it doesn't have oil springs doesn't make it terrible. Because I can change the ore of at least 3 of them. Yeah, I can. So I can have, like, what? 2 iron, 3 coal? No, 3 iron, 2 coal, because then I can have charcoal kilns.
What we are supposed to read during our stay?
I don't know. I don't fucking care.
Oh, excellent choice. Adventure, glory, and most importantly, romance. I shall no doubt dream of my love-to-be tucked away in his distant court.
Stay away the hell from me. I am happily taken. Thank you very much, be gone. Okay, choose someone to be the Queen's maidservant. Do we have to? I was gonna call her the Duchess from now on. Fuck it. Sharply tongued maid.
The Queen's maid? My goodness! I can't wait to see my stupid friends' jealous faces.
Nope.
The first thing I would do is attempt to transform those grotesque clothes Her Majesty always seems to wear.
I don't like your voice, so that's nope. Where's this person?
It would be a great and humbling honor to be chosen to be Her Majesty's maid.
Congratulations, you got the job.
She seems eager to please, competent and discreet. Essential qualities in a maid. Good show.
Oh, thanks. I didn't know I needed your
Well,
validation.
Let us review. Invitations? Sir Archibald will provide. Accommodation, staff, the reception. Oh dear, we forgot the banquet. Oh, never fear, you dear steward will provide. It must be grandiose, worthy of the Iron Tower. And of course, a mighty finale. A patriotic trifle of momentous proportions. Something intricate and festive, unforgettable. The world will remember this day. Let your pud commemorate that. The Trifle Tower of Pastry.
You guys can't see it, but I've been rolling my eyes this whole time. Can we make the damn tower now?
Now I've entered and won my fair share of bake-offs.
Oh.
This is no mere trifle.
I don't
Rather,
care.
it's the trifle to end all trifles.
Good for
A
you.
soupa inglese of the culinary gods. Come.
Don't hurt
feel the
yourself.
creative sugar rushing.
I can see the smoke coming out from your ears. Don't repeat that statement ever again to me. Okay. The queen... Okay, fuck that. Impressive trifle dessert, yada yada yada, what do you want? Okay, the sponge cake. Okay, so this reminds me of another movie quote. I don't know if you guys have seen Year One, but there's a part where Abraham tries to like circumcise Isaac. Okay, and Zed and O show up out of nowhere, and he's like, "Just wait right there. I'll be right back to cut your penises. Not the whole thing. You understand? Just the very tip. And afterwards, we'll all have wine and sponge cake. So guess what? We're having a sponge cake." Okay, what are we gonna have? Sponge cake with some thinly sliced meat. Okay, how about some rum? Yeah, let's make everyone drunk and disorderly. Oh, coffee. As with tiramisu. Yeah, there you go. Well, okay, so you put those together. I'm trying to think of something that's actually gonna matter. The jelly... I don't know if the jelly would work. Something exotic and grand, distant colony like bananas. Let's have some bananas. Open the cellar door. Okay.
It's all wrong. The texture, the flavor,
Are you stupid?
the fragrance. It's nothing like I had expected. Sorry I couldn't be more help. Ugh,
I wasn't expecting
what
much to
will Her
begin with.
Majesty say?
We really don't care. She's either gonna have it or hate it.
I didn't
Doesn't
think you
matter.
need to hear about it, but I heard terrible whisperings from crows around the tower. As we well know, heads of state have frequently of late been targets for assassination.
Oh, please offer. Please, I don't want to see her anymore.
And other terrors in the same sentence. I fear some rebels are preparing a coup d'etat or some other dreadful thing for the inauguration.
Well, you know what the good thing is? I don't have to rebuild the police station because I have the police
No
headquarters.
circumstances must the Queen's safety be compromised.
Okay, Archie, I just dealt with you. I don't need you to repeat the same crap to me. Okay.
Finally, we have possession of that curiosity.
This is more than important. Okay.
How thrilling! A renowned personage has arrived.
Saint D'Artois Vision of the Valley. Very cool. Alright, time to put down the Court of Laws. Nice. Okay, so how we're looking here. We're almost close to the next level for our settlement, and that's really good. Okay, so we have to figure out who wants to off the queen and help them.
Ship under attack.
Really? Really? No, I'll watch you. I don't mind it. This is now the 20th time?
This time, I'm going to get in with the right people.
No, I'm just... My arms are crossed. I'm just watching you. Do your thing. You're dead. Deep breaths, man. Deep breaths. Everything's okay. He's just something else. Okay. How are we looking over here? Did you, like, at least get close to max?
It's all about finding the fun.
Yeah, okay, so that's actually a decent amount. That'll be like 125 influence, maybe 135, I don't know, something close. Okay, so we got a busy farmer. The queen, nay, I have nothing much against her. After all, we've been patronage, don't we? But that worker there, I heard him say some nasty things about the Royal Highness. Where's the gang of workers? What about the queen? I'm not saying anything. Be gone and stop troubling honest folk. Okay. Exalted artist?
We'd never turn on ours.
Oh. Okay, well that works.
Perhaps this will bring their ringleader out of the woodwork.
Make a decision. Attempt to corrupt him. Well, we have enough money. Threatening to increase the taxes isn't gonna work, seeing as how we took taxes away from everybody. Now they're paying us, but they're actually paying us in the right way. So attempt to corrupt him. Okay.
The queen must be saved at all costs.
Help us out, will you, boss?
What do you mean help you out? You just fucked up, man. What do you mean? You got caught. Couldn't it have been a little bit more tactful? Jesus Christ.
Thought for us?
Oppressor.
Oh, please. Where am I going? Are you shitting me? Okay. Ugh.
Airborne and ready to go.
Head over to freaking high gas hall. Now we have to wait even longer to get this goddamn thing fixed. You know what I could do, actually, over here would be potentially looking really, really badass. It would be, I don't have any brass here? Oh, that's right. I only brought, like, a specific amount. Okay, that's not bad. Did that ship come in with the, elevators? It did. So, I kind of want to start toying around with the idea of the skyscrapers. Now, I can't upgrade these guys because of missing residences. So they need champagne, cigars, chocolate, and then the steam carriages. So I'm thinking steam carriages can be built over in this section of the world because this is where I primarily want to have investors. And if we were to go over to the investors to begin with, right, the steam carriages are going to need both the furnace and they're also going to need the brass smeltery. So I can bring the brass over. That's not a big deal. Hell, I can completely negate this, in fact, just bring over the motor assemblies. Yeah, that's fine. So it's mostly the coach makers. We have to figure out who I can get to increase the productivity of the coach makers. Because I don't really want to make this ship with just motors. I'm making these motors like no tomorrow. It's crazy. Item development, go for trade union. Coach makers. Ah, okay. So that's good in and of itself. He will provide electricity, 50% productivity power is insane, and would produce wood veneers. Fantastic. Okay, that's basic. All production buildings. That's an additional 50%, so we're down to a minute. That's good.
My fellow scholars hail from all over the world. Every idea and approach under the sun.
What we could do is we can get Seraphim, we can get Harker's Electric, whatever the fuck that is, and we can get Ferris. So these three should work very well with the coach makers. And, you know, we could potentially take them all the way back to Isengard to actually have the carriages created, but I feel like that'll be too much. It's way too much.
Your city has grown more beautiful.
But when it comes to the champagne, we're going to definitely need to have the better seeds. And I think these guys can make the seeds, can they not? Trade union items, hybrid. Yeah, there we go. So hybrid grapevines, we're going to need 2 of those. And then for vineyards, we have this guy. Oh!
You would be doing a great
Interesting.
service for Queen and you have won the day.
Interesting. So maybe I consider
Your ship
this.
has returned from its voyage.
Plus 70% productivity is nuts.
Her Majesty is itching to visit. Have your best curtsy ready.
Do I have to?
Lift achieved. A misunderstanding cleared up, a secure ceremony, cleaner streaks, an all-around wonderful job.
Oh, thanks. I live for your validation. Totally. Okay, so is she actually coming now, or what's happening? But we'll figure it out in the next episode, because quite frankly, I'm not going to wait my ass here for the queen. So, until next time, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button, share with your friends. And I will catch you on the next episode, guys, where we're going to hopefully finish this freaking tower and then say goodbye to the queen once and for all. I'm done. I can't deal with her. Absolutely not. A lot of hand gestures were thrown into the mix here. Okay, see you later.